Here we go again. The NBA season is upon us, and out west, two behemoths are on a collision course. I'm talking about the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. These are not just any teams, my friend. These are franchises loaded, and I mean loaded, with veteran talent. We're talking about future Hall of Famers, champions, grizzled warriors who have seen it all. So the question isn't about talent, it's about endurance. It's about which one of these star-studded aging rosters will hold up best when the bright lights of April and May start shining. This isn't just basketball. This is a war of attrition, and experience will be the ultimate weapon. You look at these rosters, and you see a who's who of the last decade. The guys with the rings. On the other, you have a collection of superstars who have been desperate, absolutely starving for that ultimate prize. This season, 2025 to 2026, is a referendum on their legacies. Can the old guard teach the league one more lesson? Or will Father Time, that undefeated champion, finally claim victory? Every single regular season matchup between these two will be a preview, a chess match between veterans who know each other's every move. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. Let's be very, very clear. Experience is not just about having played a lot of games, it's about basketball IQ. It's about knowing how to manage your body through an 82-game grind. It's about not panicking when you're down by 10 points in the fourth quarter on the road. It's about making the right pass, not the flashy one. It is about leadership in the locker room when the team hits a 3-game losing streak in the dead of winter. Both these teams have it in spades. The stakes could not be higher. For the Warriors, it's about proving the dynasty isn't a memory. It's about one more glorious ride into the sunset. For the Clippers, it's about finally breaking through that ceiling and justifying the immense talent they have assembled. They have been knocking on the door for what feels like an eternity. This season is their best, and perhaps last, chance to kick it down. The pressure is immense, the expectations are through the roof, and we, the fans, are going to be watching every single second of it. It's going to be box office entertainment. Now let's talk about the Golden State Warriors. When you talk about experience, you have to start with the greatest shooter God ever created, Stephen Curry. But it's not just him. Klay Thompson, a two-way professional, Draymond Green, the heart and soul, the combustible engine. These men don't just have experience, they have championship DNA flowing through their veins. They have been in the NBA Finals year after year. They know what it takes. They've seen every defense thrown at them. They've conquered them all. Their experience manifests in a beautiful, flowing offense. It's a symphony of movement. Watch them play. It's not just one guy trying to be the hero. It's about the extra pass. It's about setting a hard screen. Steph Curry running off the ball is just as dangerous as when he has it. Why? Years of playing together have created a telepathic connection. They don't need to talk, they just know. A simple head nod, a subtle glance, and the defense is scrambling. It's earned through years of battles. Picture this, Warriors down by 2 with 30 seconds left. Do you see panic? Do you see chaos? Absolutely not. Calm Stephen Curry bringing the ball up the court. Draymond directing traffic, getting everyone in the right spot. They run their offense with a surgeon's precision, probing the defense, waiting for that one mistake. They won't force a bad shot. They will find the best possible look, because they have been in that exact situation hundreds of times before. That is the Warriors' edge. But their wisdom extends beyond the offense. It's about managing the game, knowing when to push the pace, and when to slow it down. Draymond calling out defensive rotations before the offense even knows. Klay Thompson staying disciplined on a crucial possession. They teach the young guys how to prepare, how to study film, how to carry yourself. That leadership is invaluable, a massive reason they are always a threat. Now let's pivot to the other side of California, the Los Angeles Clippers. If the Warriors are about finesse and flow, the Clippers are about power and will. They are a collection of veterans who bring a different kind of experience, the go-to guy, the alpha dog on multiple teams. We're talking about Kawhi Leonard the Claw, a two-time Finals MVP, a man who is a basketball terminator. We're talking about Paul George, one of the smoothest, most gifted two-way players in the entire league. And let's not forget James Harden, Russell Westbrook, former MVPs. The Clippers' experience is rooted in individual dominance and physical toughness. Kawhi Leonard on his best day is the best perimeter defender in the world. He can take your best player and completely erase him from the game. That's not something you learn. That's a skill honed over a decade of locking people up. Paul George can create his own shot against anybody, at any time. James Harden can manipulate a pick and roll better than almost anyone who has ever played the game. Their veterans impose their physical will on the game, slowing it down to their pace, turning it into a street fight. Here's the Clippers' example. The offense has stagnated. The ball isn't moving. The other team is on a 10-2 run. What happens? The Clippers give the ball to Kawhi Leonard at the elbow. Everyone clears out. He will back his man down, slowly, deliberately, and rise up for an unguardable mid-range jumper. Swish. The run is over. The crowd is quieted. That is the luxury of having veterans who can single-handedly stop the bleeding. They don't need a complex system to get a bucket. They are the system when things break down. That is their brand of experience. This veteran group also brings a certain edge, a certain nastiness that you need to win. They play with a chip on their shoulder. They understand that their window to win a championship together is closing, and it's closing fast. That desperation fuels them. It makes them fight for loose balls. It makes them argue every call. It makes them a team that is incredibly difficult and frustrating to play against for 48 minutes. They will grind you down possession by possession, and their leaders, particularly Leonard and George, set that tough, methodical tone from the opening tip. So, we come to the ultimate question. Which team has the edge? Let's break it down. When you compare these two veteran cores, you're looking at two different philosophies. The Warriors are a cohesive unit, a brotherhood forged in the fires of multiple championship runs. Their strength is their collective. The Clippers are an assembly of brilliant individuals, a collection of alphas who have come together for one common goal. Their strength is their individual shot-making, their defensive prowess. Both are valid paths to a title, but there is one factor that looms larger than any other: health. Let's not be naive. We are talking about players on the wrong side of 30. For the Warriors, the health of Curry. For the Warriors, the health of Draymond. The team that keeps its core veterans on the court for 70-plus games and is fully healthy entering the playoffs will have a monumental advantage. The depth of each roster will be tested. Which team's second unit can step up and win games when a star needs a night off? That could very well be the difference in a tight race for playoff seeding. Then there's the leadership dynamic. The Warriors' leadership is established, hierarchical, proven. Draymond is the voice, Steph is the example. It works. The Clippers' leadership is more of a council. You have multiple guys who are used to being the man. Can they consistently sacrifice for the greater good when adversity strikes? Can they keep their egos in check for the long haul? That remains a significant variable. The team with the stronger, more unified locker room culture will be better equipped to handle the inevitable storms of an NBA season. So who do I have? It is a razor-thin margin, but if I have to make a choice, right here, right now, I am going to lean, ever so slightly, with the Golden State Warriors. Why? Because their championship experience is as a single, cohesive unit. They have proven, time and time again, that their system and their chemistry can withstand the test of time. The Clippers have arguably more top-end talent, but the Warriors have more trust. It's close, and a serious injury could change everything. But I'll take the group that has already climbed the mountain together multiple times. It will be a battle all season, but in the end, I believe that championship DNA will be the deciding factor.